Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Today, we have a sovereign citizen American state national who calls some sort of processing center and does his best to represent a fellow sovtard in a very serious criminal case. Now this guy isn't a real attorney, but he does play one on YouTube, so let's begin.
Hey, this call is being recorded for record keeping. This is Marcus.
Hey Marcus, how you doing? I'm sorry for been playing phone tag.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I know you're a busy man.
Okay. I got a couple questions reference this writ of discovery.
Certainly.
Mr.
Let me pull this
Are
up.
you a practicing attorney?
I'm sorry?
Are you a practicing attorney? Are you an attorney?
No, I'm not a practicing attorney. I'm attorney. In fact, for him, I have power of attorney in deciding or talking to any attorney if he should decide to hire one. Other than that, I'm just doing what he asked me to do. Like, I'm doing the things that he's asking me to do regarding the case.
I don't think there's anything wrong with one person helping out another in a criminal case. However, that help should be extremely limited in scope and as far away from legal advice as possible, especially since it's a felony in the state of South Carolina to practice law without a legal license, which Dick Brain here does not have.
Okay.
I do have an understanding of law. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I'll shut up and you guys talk.
I'm sorry. My brother-in-law is an attorney, and I've been studying law for many years. I'm not I'm not like a bar attorney where I go and I practice law on behalf of other people. But I have an understanding. I don't hire attorneys for myself. And Patrick just asked me to. Cause it was hard for him, I guess, because of the ICE situation.
Hold on. Did you say ICE situation? As in immigration and naturalization and not frozen to hydrogen monoxide? Because if that's the case, then what are you doing trying to help him and not a qualified immigration attorney? I'm dead ass serious here. Unless you're trying to speed run his deportation, you really should stop LARPing as his lawyer.
It's hard for him and I to talk. And it's certainly even harder for us to talk in private about anything with the case. So I have a limited knowledge. I only have, what I got from the Freedom of Information Act, and I guess we're about to talk to you now.
Okay. All right. Well, under the Freedom of Information Act, I can provide you a report.
Yes.
Okay, which we have. But to provide you any evidence or anything of that nature of the case itself, I can provide it to him under Rule 5 if he wants to request it under as pro se for the court. I can provide him that, but he's going to have to send me a letter requesting a Rule 5, and I would be happy to provide it to him. I'm unable to provide it to you since you're not an attorney.
Well, I'm attorney. In fact, I sent the power of attorney. So that's lawfully binding. That's lawfully binding.
Yeah, a power of attorney is lawfully binding in situations where power of attorneys are lawfully binding. This, however, is not one of those situations. And just because the word attorney is on the end of power of attorney does not give you the privilege to litigate his case in court. You, my adorably dense friend, are an idiot.
Yeah, well, I've checked with our county attorney, and he said it would be better if we received.
Well, can you put me in contact with your county attorney then?
No, sir. I deal with these things.
Yeah, but that's on what. All right, what you're trying to do now is unlawful. What you're trying to do now is unlawful because I have power of attorney.
Marcus, if you ask him to just send me a letter requesting a Rule 5, I'll be happy to provide that information to him. No problem. Okay. I can do that. That's what I'm trying to say. Just saving a lot of time and effort. If you just send me something requesting, God dang it, Mark, cut it out.
Okay.
If you send me that, I'll be happy to provide it to him himself. Okay, but I can't provide it to you. Okay.
I have power of attorney in the case.
That doesn't make a difference. I can't send it to you, sir. And I've talked to the arresting officer, and asked him to get in contact with Mr. King and speak about the matter itself. And tell him the same thing, that if he sends me a Rule 5 with his name.
Yeah, but you want what we were saying. You said he can. So basically, you want him to have a temporary bar card, which is what pro se is, and you.
What did you say? Pro se literally means on one's own behalf, and legally means to represent oneself in court. That's it. You don't get a temporary bar card when you go pro se. You may get a competency hearing, and your request may be granted or denied by the judge, but temporary bar card? No.
Want him to move on behalf of his own estate after he gave me power of attorney. That's why he gave me power of attorney.
Okay, there you go. Okay, I'm not going to argue with you, sir.
Sir, I know the law. I know the law. I know the law. I know the law. So you're trying to flim-flam me right now. I haven't do it, but you're trying to flim-flam me right now. You're trying to lie to me right now. That's not respectable, sir. It's not respectable.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, you're being dishonorable. We'll do the.
I'm not trying to be dishonorable. And I apologize.
You're being dishonorable, sir, because I know the law. Now I know you're being dishonorable, but we'll do what you ask. We'll do what you ask. What you need to do?
That'd be great. If he sends me a Rule 5, sir, I'll be happy to provide to him directly.
Well, he's not moving. He's not moving pro se right now. So is it a Rule 5?
He represents himself.
No,
okay?
Yeah, but he's not represent. It's a fictional law that he's representing. That he's the surety for. We already know the surety.
Is this a sovereign citizen type?
There's no such thing as a sovereign citizen.
You might want to tell all the sovereign citizens out there that they don't exist then. See, the problem with these American state nationals, or in this situation, non-citizen nationals that may or may not be awaiting deportation, is that they use all the exact same terminology and arguments as sovereign citizens. But due to the pejorative nature of the term sovereign citizens, they will adamantly deny that they themselves are sovereign citizens. But there's this saying that goes, if you walk like a duck and you talk like a duck, it doesn't matter if you call yourself a chicken, you're still a fucking duck.
He has the right. He has the right to stand on his rights. As a man, he has the right. Look, everybody's moving securities through titles, colorable titles. Has nothing to do with. It has to do with actually goes on. It has to do with actually going on.
Marcus, if you did a favor, have him send me a letter requesting it. We'll be happy to provide to him, but I cannot provide to you directly, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Well, all right. Thank you, Marcus. Have a great day, sir.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I had a quick question. Do you have the number to the? Oh, this is Marcus again. I'm sorry. Do you have the number? Do you have the number to the Treasury Department?
No, sir. I sure don't. I don't deal with Treasury officers. That's feds.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you guys are transferring securities for titles, so.
I don't deal with feds. No, I don't deal with them all, sir.
But do you guys deal with the? Do you guys deal with the rules of federal procedure?
Is it a federal case? Because if not, then the courts will probably operate under local court rules. I thought you said you knew the law.
No, it's not a federal charge, sir.
Yeah, but the state has to. I mean,
no, rules. Sir. No, I don't deal with treasury.
So do they deal with the rules of civil procedure in the court?
Yeah, you have to ask them, sir.
Well, what jurisdiction of the courts are we working in for the court hearing tomorrow?
Yeah.
He has a court hearing tomorrow?
If he does, it's a magistrate hearing, right, for possession of marijuana?
It just says session. It doesn't say. It just says in
it's a general sessions. Then he has to go appear for general session, I guess.
It says general sessions.
There you go. That's general sessions, yes, sir. That's local. That's not fed. It's not federal charge.
Is that tomorrow?
State charge. Just state charge, sir. I have no idea when that court is, sir.
Yeah, but normally the state, even the state, like they operate under the rules of federal procedure or civil criminal procedure.
No, they don't. He was charged with possession of marijuana by an unlawful alien, which is a criminal charge, not a civil one. And that case is being tried by the local courts, so local rules will apply, not federal ones.
Sir, I don't know what you're trying to drive. I don't know if he's got something in court tomorrow for general sessions. I suggest he go.
Yeah, but it's the rules of court. So I was saying, what the rules of court? Do you know the rules of court that they're using for the court hearing tomorrow?
No, sir, I sure don't. What they're using.
Okay. I mean, do you guys?
Like if he sends me a letter for his Rule 5, I'll be happy to provide that information to him, sir. Okay.
So okay.
I just can't provide to you. That's all. That's all.
Okay. Do you can I speak to the attorney?
No, sir. He's not here.
Yeah. Do you have the number to the attorney for the case?
No, sir. I deal with this. Okay, and this is my job.
Well, no, we need to talk to the attorney in the case.
I've already confirmed it. There's nothing to do with this stuff.
Sir, you're not mentioned in the paperwork at all. You're not mentioned in the paperwork at all, sir.
Oh, the irony of that statement, because you are not on the paperwork, and I can guarantee you that you are not the attorney on record for his defense. And if you keep fucking around and pretending like you're a lawyer, you're gonna quickly find out that South Carolina does not play your pretend games. And as recently as 2002, the state of South Carolina convicted Brent McLaurin for practicing law without a legal license from behind bars, and he received a 3-year prison sentence for doing exactly what you're doing.
What?
You're not mentioned in the paperwork at all. So you're telling me that you're dealing with it, but you're not mentioned in the paperwork. You're not the affiant. You're not the attorney.
Sir, I'm an administrative cat.
Okay, who's the attorney? Who's the attorney for the affiant? The attorney?
It would be the solicitor's office, be prosecuted, sir.
Solicitor's
And you're more
office.
than welcome to contact the solicitor's office for it, okay?
And okay, the solicitor for this case? Is that who? That's who?
14th Judicial.
14th Judicial. Do you have that number?
No, sir, sure don't.
All right. Thank you for your time, sir.
So that's where we're going to end the video today. In the next video, we're going to cover his call to the solicitor from right outside of their office as he tries to put his power of attorney on record. And I promise you, that video has twice as much Crayola as today's video did. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you disliked it, leave a dislike. But don't forget to leave a comment below and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss that video. I'm Team Skeptic, and I'm out.